Hello again. So, here's me all cozy in my cozy house that I'm very grateful to have, may I say. In this horrendous January month of the year, who invented January? um, so what did I want to talk about today? So wanted to mention. I like the way I say today, as if I haven't already spoken. Wanted to talk about really feeding feelings to heal. This is such a difficult concept to understand. We are so conditioned. Oh, where are we going? So conditioned to not want to feel things. Anything, really, if we're honest. Even quite jolly feelings can be quite disturbing to us. Worth checking out. Like, it's weird. It's like we want to be numb on some level. We just want to be numb. And so we find practices and all kinds of techniques to be numb, to knock ourselves out, to switch off from life, which is a real shame because we don't need to be numb. But what I'm hopefully getting across slowly but surely to people is that what we essentially are is the allowing of all things to be here. So we can even think about this rationally, like, why does it matter that there's loads of stuff here? Like, why does that bother us? Like, why is it that there's loads of thoughts and feelings here? I can't concentrate with them. It's like, where does that come from? It's like, you can. You don't need, the point is you don't need to be concentrating on anything because it's all allowed to be here. So there's something about us that is very conditioned, as I say, to not want all these things to come up. Now, what I'm hopefully going to talk about is inquiry, which enables us to really focus in on the stuff that we're trying to avoid and see that it's just the same. It's just more stuff that can be felt and seen, because that's actually all it wants, is to be felt and seen. But it's never been felt and seen because we were never allowed to be like that as children. Somewhere down the line, just our parents just could not handle us. They didn't know how, so they taught us to shut down. And this is the world we live in. As far as I can understand, this has been the way always. But it's not good enough for me, and I'm guessing it's not good enough for lots of us. It's just very uncomfortable. Even that numbness, as Pink Floyd sang about, is uncomfortably numb, isn't it? It's not peace. And this is where it gets really interesting, because a lot of teachings talk of peace, and I think people get to these places of peace, and I think it's quite deep, and then they're still missing an awful lot of these emotions because they hide from us, and they're actually our juice. They're actually what we want, really, deep down. We want to feel alive, people. We don't want to just be at peace, numbed out, zoned out, because there's no need for it. We're fine. We can get angry. We can get sad. It's intense. It's intense. Do you feel much anymore as an adult? Do you feel feelings much, or do they just kind of pop up for a second and then you quickly shuffle, and your whole system is just good at shutting it all down again, and you can just kind of doze out a bit, zone out. And it's all very safe, isn't it? And it all works. And this is the world we have at the moment, a safe world. But somewhere in this safety is a little fire in all of us, I think, that is either small or it's big, and it is lighting the way and really sparking a revolution, because this at the moment, people, we are slaves. We are slaves to this world of safety, really, just plodding along. And if you, like me, just found that too much, I mean, I was very lucky because I found that too much, even the safety too much. It was a prison for me. So if you are like me, this is a message for you. It's to just start to find the courage in you to really start to question, but can I begin to meet these energies that I've been running all my life from? And you will need help, you will need tools, and you need skills, but it is your work to do. It's unfortunately no one can do this for you. They can encourage you, I will encourage you, but you cannot get this in a pill form, unfortunately. We haven't figured that out yet, how to do that. Get it in pill form, and then you don't have to do the work. It's like, yeah, I can just feel my feelings in a pill form. So you can't. You need skill. You need to get around all the little systems that are saying, ain't gonna feel this, doesn't matter what I do or what you do. I like this too much. I like being a something too much, and that something is always a deficient something, by the way. You know, to be a something means to be a deficient something. That is the price of being an individual, but also what's amazing about being an individual is we can actually begin to heal. If we weren't individuals, we couldn't heal. We'd have to, who knows what we'd have to do, but let's not contemplate what we'd have to do if we weren't individuals. We are individuals, and we can heal together, funnily enough. And the work you do in this world, in this life, will impact all of humanity and everything else. It's an amazing journey to be on. So good luck, everybody out there. Find help if you need it, though. For goodness sake, find help. Don't just do this on your own because you think that you need to. You don't. There's plenty of people out there way ahead of where I am on this, and they are very, very helpful. And they will give you all the encouragement you need and skill you need to really go for this. And on top of all of this, you can do what you like. You can get all the context for this that you like as well. I do that all the time. And then you can just turn your back on it if you want to, and that's fine as well. Or you can just take an awful long time getting here, and that's fine as well. It's taken me many, many, many years. Many, many, many years of even beginning to embrace this. So peace out all, and enjoy your January as best you can, especially if you're in the southern hemisphere, then it's summer, so enjoy that. Otherwise, take this time, if you can, if you are lucky enough like me to slow down, to really have a look at what's going on, because you won't regret it. It's amazing. It is amazing how much we can embody this life force that we are. We don't have to just be robots, zombies, probably a better word for what humans are at the moment. We can be more than that. We can stand on our own 2 feet in authenticity and really begin to change the world.